Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the International Open Day of Università Yulm. Today, we will go together through a journey on the discovery of communication and the English taught academic offer of Università Yulm that is based here in Milan. My name is Maria, and I'm an international recruitment officer here at Università Yulm, and I also had the pleasure of studying here myself. We can start now with the first presentation of the International Open Day. Professor Silvia Ravazzani, together with Professor Alessandra Mazzei and Professor Stigliano, will take you through a journey on the discovery of our bachelor's degree entirely taught in English in corporate communication and public relations. It will be followed by the presentations of our postgraduate offer. Enjoy the presentation, and I thank the professors for their marvelous introduction on our bachelor's degree in corporate communication and public relations. Welcome to Yulm.
Hello everyone, my name is Silvia Ravazzani. I'm Associate Professor at the Department of Business at Yale University, where I teach Corporate Communication and Social Media Management. I'm going to answer this key question from an academic perspective. Why is this the right moment to study corporate communication and public relations? Corporate communication is about organizations and the way in which they respond and adapt to the world around them through the use of communication. The focus is not on single brands or single products, but on the organization as a whole, with its core values and unique identity. As the world grows more complex and interconnected, organizations must pay attention to the variety of internal and external stakeholders. Corporate communication, in fact, is not only about customers. In organization, stakeholders may also include investors, the media, political groups, communities, employees, trade associations, suppliers, governments, all with different expectations that need to be addressed through different forms and contents of corporate communication. We are also living in an age shaped by a general loss of confidence in business due to many corporate scandals, emerging technological risks related to artificial intelligence and cybersecurity, and other crises such as the COVID-19 pandemic that have put into question the capacity of organizations to drive society towards a sustainable future. The contemporary context is also characterized by a very large and chaotic volume of commercial messages and by the multiplication of media and sources of information, especially with social media often replacing the traditional journalism. This also leads to dangerous phenomena like disinformation, malinformation, and fake news. All these societal and market dynamics require organizations to invest more in corporate communication. Corporate communication is a rich field, including a number of specializations. For example, CSR communication that a company employs for anticipating stakeholders' expectations and providing transparent information about its impact on society and the environment. Another example is social media communication. Companies can use social media to reach and engage stakeholders, to have direct and constant conversations with them, and to present a more genuine image of themselves. Final example is brand sponsorships, a form of promotion where a company helps fund an event or activity in return for publicity. Events can include, for example, sports competitions like the Olympics or motorsport championships, giving global visibility to the corporate sponsors. There are many more specializations, in corporate communication, like crisis communication, media relations, financial communication, or employee communication. Studying corporate communication at Yale University will help you develop a solid knowledge base and set of professional skills in this vast, complex, but also fascinating field of practice.
Hello, my name is Alberto Bottalico and I'm Chief Strategy Officer at BCW, one of the largest PR agencies in the world. We are part of WPP, the largest conglomerate of communication agencies in the world. And we are here at the WPP campus in Milan, which is the house of all the companies for WPP. I've been teaching at the Yulm for the last 7 years, and I've been in the communication field for the last 25 years. We are here in order to promote the course in corporate communication and to explain why you should join this course. Corporate communication is more and more vital for each company in a world that is changing at a very fast pace, with threats that are actually damaging the reputation of many companies. It is utmostly important for companies to be aware of these threats and how to handle them and how to handle their reputation. Reputation for companies is an asset. It's probably the most important asset that they actually have, but it's an asset that is in the minds of the audiences. So they can manage, they can handle it, but they cannot actually refrain the audiences from thinking whatever they want to think. So our duty is an important duty, but it's a very delicate one. For this reason, to be able to handle all the skills and all the techniques in corporate communication might be an important asset for you in order to join one of the many works that you can do in communication. The future of communication is fastly changing, from artificial intelligence to metaverse, from digital to media relation or public affairs. Many are the disciplines you can actually study and learn at Yulm. For this reason, in order to build your future, in order to be able to handle this world that is changing so fastly, it is important that you study the techniques and the basics, and Yulm is absolutely one of the best places in the world where you can grow your professional skills. Thank you for your attention, and I hope to see you at our courses in Yulm.
Hi everyone, I'm Giuseppe Stigliano. I am an alumnum of this university. I graduated here, I earned my PhD here, and I'm teaching here retail marketing. So of course I'm a big fan and a big supporter of this university. And of course I value a lot what I've learned here, because it has been, I always like to say, the Lego bricks of my career. I don't like talking about foundations because we live in a world that actually changes at the speed of an algorithm. And in such a world, I don't like the idea of foundations because it would imply that we don't move that much. Instead, I really like the idea of the Lego bricks, because on the Lego bricks, you can build whatever you want. You can use them, you can actually rebuild things. You can destroy it if you want and rebuild it again. You can build it in a different shape. You can build, rebuild, whatever you want. And that's exactly the way I like to see at our career today. I think it is very important. It is probably one of the most crucial moments in time to study marketing communications, because we live in a very volatile, uncertain, complex, ambiguous world in which the ability to communicate with each other, the ability to interact with people from different cultures, to find an agreement, to sign a deal, to negotiate, is way more important than in the past. This is a word that is doomed to be unstable. Instability is the normal condition. If you want change, is the only constant today. In such a world, it is very important that people develop the skills to communicate effectively with each other. So I'm very happy for you to be here. I'm very glad that you're considering to start this career. And I'm also very happy that you are considering to study at Ulm. Ulm is for sure the best university in Italy to focus on marketing communications. It is a historical institution, if you want. And if I look at my career here, I spent probably 50% of my time here and 50% abroad, going back and forth, traveling to different countries during my academic period. And I think this is the essence of today's world and today's education. Spending as much time as possible in one country, but then travel somewhere else, develop new skills also related to the different angles that you can learn in different countries. So I wish you an international career. I think this is a great starting point for you, but of course the world is and will be your stage.
Why should a prospect student enroll at the Bachelor of Arts in Corporate Communication and Public Relations at your university? In order to answer this question, I'll give you an overview about our program. This bachelor was born as Public Relations, taught in Italian, in 1992-93. It's among the first undergraduate programs in communication established in this field globally. It's also one of the largest undergraduate programs in communication, consolidating this positioning over the years. So far, we graduated more than 14,000 people, a new generation of professionals in corporate communication, with a specific training in the field. Recently, a relevant innovation. This program has been offered in English since 2019, a new program but based on a consolidated tradition. I'd like to give you an overview of the journey that you will experience over the 3 years if you enroll. As we need highly skilled, open-minded communication professionals and managers, we designed a program based on the integration among different disciplines. The entire program is taught in English, but above all, our ambition is to be an intercultural and international learning environment. Every year, we enroll students coming from about 20 countries other than Italy. They are growing more and more, and currently, international students are the 36% of the total students. We also recruit international teachers and guest lecturers, and our students can spend a semester or more abroad to study or to do an internship or to obtain a dual degree at the Dublin Business School in Ireland or at the Royal Roads University in Canada. After the conclusion of your bachelor, what are the possible career opportunities? You can become a professional in 3 main professional areas. Professionals in marketing communication, and the possible roles are, for example, junior product manager, junior brand manager, junior trade manager, and sales account. You can become professionals in the corporate communication function, and possible job titles are, for example, corporate communication specialist, social media specialist, junior media planner, event organization specialist, media relations specialist, or internal communication specialist. And you can also become professionals in agencies focused on communication services. Possible job titles here are, for example, junior account, junior digital strategist, media relations specialist, event organizer, and sponsorship specialist. All these professional roles can be played in companies and in public and non-profit organizations in any kind of industry.
I really hope everyone enjoyed this presentation just as much as I did. I remind you, as you were informed before, that here at Ulm you'll never be left alone. So if you have any questions or you'd like to start getting in touch with current student of the university or university staff members, you can open the live info point link. You have received it in the email through which you've been invited to this International Open Day. You open this link, and there my colleague Alberto, together with the peer tutor Lisa, are at your disposal to answer any question you might have. In the meanwhile, if you have any questions that you'd like to write down, you can always pop a question here in the chat on YouTube. Thank you very much for watching this presentation, and we're waiting for you here in Milan. Ciao!